Hey guys, so I'm actually doing the review of the brushes that I bought and the palettes I bought a few months ago. And the brushes, I mean, they were okay. I was expecting a bit more from Morphe. Um, the brushes themselves, they're built fairly well. They feel great in your hands. I actually have the ones I've been using in my hands. The only thing about it was when I first opened the brushes and used them, the bristles, they shed a lot. But I mean a lot, like your face is like coated in bristles. So if you buy the brush set that I bought, make sure to clean them first and then apply them. After that though, I have not seen any more shedding. Nothing. So they're really good. Um yeah, where they're so soft though, I feel like in a way it doesn't pick up my eyeshadow the way that I like it to be picked up. Um I'm used to my Eco tools, which is they're a bit more firm than these brushes. So basically my go-to brushes were this one to stipple on my foundation. So it worked really well for that because it's really thick. And I mean you just stipple it on. It's really thick, so it worked. Normally some brushes, when you try to like stipple on makeup, they just kind of cave in. This one, it doesn't. It stayed just firm. So that worked great. And then my other go-to was this one for my highlighter under my eyebrows. So I really liked this one. The rest of them I used for just eyeshadow and everything in general. The only thing I will say is I never found quite the brush to use for eyeshadow. And I'm sorry, there's someone outside driving a golf cart or something. I don't know. Yeah. So basically, the eyeshadow brush, I never found one I really liked because they were all either just too fat and thick, or I mean, if they were slim, they were still too thick. So for me, with eyeliner and eyeshadow and all that, I have to have certain brushes. So for my eyeshadow, normally I would use the Eco Tool brush, which, I mean, yeah, it's kind of fat, but it's like it has just the right amount of thickness to make sure it pulls up that pigment and shadow and fit right on the lid. So I love that. And then for my eyeliner, when I do use gel liner, I actually liked this, like this flat brush. I actually use this to do my gel liner as well as also under my eyebrows. So this one was really good. It's really flat and fat. Like it's just really long. So it worked. But as far as that though, the brushes, they're good. I just feel like it's me, or I prefer the harder brushes. It wasn't bad. And then one good, like really good thing I loved about these brushes were how they had so many different options to choose from as far as brushes go. And my fan brush is somewhere around here. As you can see, some of the bristles are kind of going in and out and wherever. This also for me is too soft. I don't know if you can actually see how easy those bristles are just going down. Um, I use this for highlighter. So I mean it works for its purpose. But normally if I were to use just my like Eco Tool and e.l.f. brushes, I would be using this one for my highlighter. And see how firm it is? It doesn't go down as easily with my fingers. So these two brushes, yeah, there's a big difference between this one. But I mean, if you like the subtle highlight, then yeah, it works. But I don't like subtle highlights. So yeah. But yeah, so those actually did really well. The only thing, like I said, is they're a bit too soft. I will leave links down below so you can actually get to it and see all the different brushes that were in the actual, collection, because there's a lot. Speaking of, it did come with this makeup holder, like the brush holder. I have some brushes in it, actually. I haven't actually used this yet, but it looks nice. Like I still like it. It hasn't, changed colors or anything on me. So it's really good quality. So I do recommend if you were to, first start out doing makeup or whatever, these brushes they're really good. I would recommend them for you. Plus you get this cool little holder for the brushes. Now, as far as the palettes go, I bought them when they were on sale for two. And I bought the 350S and 350M. So the 350S is like this, and it is really, sparkly, and it's kind of more in your face, and I love it. I love the palette. Only thing I will say is just the pigment seems a little bit off, but like I said, it could be because I'm using the soft brushes, so that could be it. So then the 350M is more of the kind of like matte forms of those colors. I just showed you those colors. So you can see almost a repeat in here. They're similar, but they're still different. Like they're different colors, but they kind of complement each other. So yeah, but these are more flat. I like to combine the two palettes. I don't really like my makeup to be flat. I like to have, sparkle and shine and glitter and whatever else. But that is this palette. And this picked up pretty well. Like I said, it could be the brushes that I'm using that didn't cause the pigment. I'm not sure. But as you can see, I haven't used this one much. I use the sparkling one more. So, but all in all, these two palettes, they're pretty good. My favorite will always be Fall into Frost. Like, I don't care what anyone says, that's the best palette Morphe has. It's pigmented. It has all the colors you ever need. Love it. So, I mean, these palettes, I have used them maybe 5-6 times. I do makeup almost every day, so that's not saying a lot as far as, how many times I should have used it by now. But all in all though, like I said, same thing with the brushes. If you're new to makeup and you want something like simple and easy that you can combine, like wear to work, wear out, and actually look really good on you, then yes, I do recommend the 350M and 350S artistry palettes, because they actually are really versatile though. I will say that. I've worn them to, I think, a graduation party. Out of town I wore it. I think I actually wore it wearing this same color and it went perfectly. So I do recommend that you purchase these if you ever see them on sale, like for two again. It's a really good deal. But yeah, as far as the brushes go, like I said, soft bristles, I prefer more firm, but I do love how there's so many brushes in that collection. I'm not going to show them all off because I'll just link, to the actual Morphe site so you can see all the brushes, see what they do, see all the other reviews for them. But yes, that is my Morphe palette and Morphe brush review, and thank you for watching.